Alright guys, follow me, I'm going to take you in the back. And for me, the back is the original Ducati Amsterdam. Because, and again, this building wasn't here. So when I came and I ordered my Hypermotard, this is what the dealership used to be, so come follow me. Hallo meneers. Alles goed? Hello. This is Biker right here. I would like to say this is kind of like my personal mechanic. Anytime I had a crazy issue, I'm like, Vico, I need something custom for the Hyper. He would look at it and assess it, and you've done a great job so far.
Crazy issues,
crazy ideas. Yeah, crazy issues and crazy ideas. This guy knows me a little too well, but yeah, thank you. And again, they do so much beautiful custom work here at Ducati Amsterdam thanks to these lovely guys and these mechanics. So cool. Do you mind if I show them the back? No. Just walk around real quick. So we are allowed to go look at the back of the garage. So follow me, guys. This is really cool. Thank you, Vico. Awesome. So we are here, and again, imagine walking into Ducati Amsterdam for the first time, and this is all they had. So this corner right there was where the front desk was. My Hypermotard was right there when I bought it. They had one window in the back, and this was it. This was the size of Ducati Amsterdam and everything they had to work with. And it's just such a joy and happy to be a part of the new part and everything we've grown and advertised, and now we're here to do the good work. Either way, let's come say hi to a few of the mechanics. As you can see, they're very busy, just like many Ducati dealerships in this season, especially in the Netherlands. Ducati Amsterdam is one of the best, and obviously you can see that there's service bays and everything like that, which is really nice. I'm not going to bother the boys too much, but see the mechanics here. You guys already met Vico, and these are the other boys doing their job. As you can see, it's very nice that a customer could come in here and talk to the mechanic, do some little personalization, stuff like that. We find that really cool. And that was me all the time. All I would do is come here and just poke, and bug them. That's why I love you guys, Ducati Amsterdam. So let me show you a little bit of the custom stuff in the back. We're just gonna bypass our way through. So this is really cool because this used to be the actual mechanic shop of Ducati Amsterdam, but now it's a custom shop where they have all their parts and accessories and also their custom workbench and tuning shop. And as you can see, there's a lot going on here, and I'm going to introduce you to the man who is responsible of a lot of customization and also racing on the SNTT circuit with special one-off custom Ducati motorcycles. Again, he's working on a bike right now, but I'm just going to show you a little bit of the workshop, so follow me. My Hypermotard was in here. As you can see, there are obviously some damage and repair bikes. This is a very special bike. I'll show you. This is the custom Ducati. I won't get too into it because we're going to talk to the mechanic and rider of this bike, but he races around SNTT on this custom bike that he's built faster than I could ride around on my Hyper. So we were at the circuit together. He was like, hey, what's your time? I was like, hey, it's this. And he's like, well, I did it in this time. And I was like, what? On this bike that he built, handmade by himself, pistons, frame, everything. It doesn't get more Ducatista than that. Here's the man of the hour, Ted. Nice to see you again. Yeah. So nice. I was just mentioning and talking about how you are the custom workshop here, and anytime I had something crazy that was going to happen.
This is the damage department.
I know. It's a damage part. We're probably not going to put that in, but either way. Do you mind just talking about your bike a little bit?
The bike is totally homemade for the German Classic Championship. Yeah, so it's 18-inch wheels, a normal front fork, no links in the rear suspension, 2 valves, air-cooled. It's basically an 1100 engine.
The 1100 from which model? Then you took it out of
the model is the Monster 1000 or the
Monster
Multistrada 1000. I make the chassis myself in a way that you can put every air-cooled engine in. Yeah. And I race the German championship for the twins. It means that everything is allowed as long as it's a twin. And I race the classic one. The classic one means 18-inch wheels and all the old stuff.
Wow.
But everything is homemade. The tank, the seat is
we can see that.
Fork, the chassis.
The chassis, the frame. I mean, I remember when we were at SNTT.
The carburetors, we printed this. The clutch, the way I prefer a normal clutch with a cable instead of a hydraulic one.
Wow.
The rev counter is homemade.
The dash.
The dashboard is homemade. The front suspension plates, this is homemade.
So a lot of your custom parts, I know you were explaining you order it also in the States, but you make some in the back here too, right?
Yeah, we have the old bike in the back.
Oh, can you show us the old bike? You guys want to see the old bike? Let's come check out the old bike.
This is the workshop here.
Now we're entering the workshop. Come check this out. Oh, wow.
The last thing I made was for, we want, for the next aluminium tank, we want to get
the gas cap.
The gas cap.
The gas cap on
lower.
top. Yeah.
So I made this.
Wow. He's custom machining a gas cap that can fit on the top of his tank.
Look, I made this.
Custom here at Ducati Amsterdam.
And this. So you put it here in a piece of aluminium. You put this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you knock it.
Bah! And
Big hammer. You need a big hammer.
yeah, and you make that, and then you're gonna make that bevel right there, right?
And then look. This is just a prototype to test if it's working good.
Right.
Then we're gonna do it in the tank.
Because
this is cheap. If you put it in the tank and it doesn't work, it's a little bit stupid.
yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's.
So what's the latest last night?
So that just gives you an idea of all the customization, the love, the work, and the Ducatis that comes within and out of this dealership and the people here. It's one thing to buy Ducati bikes and motorcycles, and it's another thing to work with guys like Ted.
In this one I made the chassis. This is a mold for the chassis. So here you put in the steering head. And this is an old engine, a cracked engine, so
right.
You can make all the...
Right, so you can build everything around the chassis. Yeah, so you put the head tube in there and then you can build the chassis around it.
Around here.
Oh, cool. More to see. Oh, I remember this spot. This is where he puts all his race bikes together. And we actually have an old one here.
This is the old bike.
Yeah.
And every year now, with the Germans, I can choose my starting number as long as not anybody else has it.
Oh, cool.
So last year, it was my age last year. This year 66, and next year I already claimed with them. I say, okay, next year one figure on top of it. Eh?
Right.
And they promised me, Ted, as long as you compete with us, every year your age is on the bike.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's so cool that the race series would do that for you and they support you and everything you're doing. And I'd be honest, I had no idea you were 65 years. This guy's 65 years, 66.
66.
He's 66 now, and he's still customizing and racing.
Here's the exhaust pipe.
Custom?
Custom made.
You made that one?
Yeah.
You want a custom one-off Ducati Amsterdam exhaust? Ted.
Here, the newest engine.
Oh yes, let's see it.
Nowadays, before we make anything from aluminium, we printed it. This is the newest engine because with my age you only get slower, eh? So the bike must be faster.
It's fine, it's really fast.
It's easy. Oh, but it's easy, yeah? So we made this just to look if it fits.
Wow. So they are 3D printing plastic parts and then they're mounting them to the motor to make sure everything fits correctly before even making the real machine parts, which is incredible.
And this is
carburetor.
This development is at this moment on the bike is 38mm carbs. They're too small. So these are 44mm.
Wow.
But I want the bell mount longer, so I machined this, and now I made this part. I put it in, and I glue here metal in, so that we have.
Yeah, so it's perfectly flush.
Perfectly flush, and that the hole is correct.
The diameter for it, yeah.
Yeah, the diameter is correct with a little angle of 2 degrees, and then my friend printed a bell mount.
He printed it?
Yeah, I cannot print it.
Right. He has a 3D printer and everything like that.
And then we have for next week, I hope, 44mm.
You're racing next week?
No, we go Monday to the test bench.
Oh, cool.
To test.
Testing it. Oh yeah, Monday the test bench. We're gonna test everything, fire it up, stuff like that. That's crazy.
Here's the tank piece that we are busy on.
Wow. That's the new one, huh?
It's a new tank.
Oh wow.
Take care that this doesn't fall out.
Yeah. Very beautiful.
And you can see here.
Oh, that's where you're gonna cut it in.
This where we're gonna.
That's what he showed us after, where he's gonna pound it in where that surface to make the gas cap for there.
So that the gas cap.
Everything is custom.
This one.
Right? It's gonna sit right in there, flush.
Flush with the top.
Yeah.
But in the past, 6-valve, 1-cylinder engine. Can you make a picture of it?
You guys gotta come check this out. It's a 6-valve or what 6-piston valve or
A 6-valve, 4 inlet. Here was a carb, there was a carb. There's an exhaust and this an exhaust.
oh my god, I've never seen that before in my life.
No, we are one of the few people that tried to make a 6-valve engine, but in the end, it was the same speed, the same power as the 4-valve, and much more complicated.
That's crazy.
So we stopped it and said, okay.
That's so crazy.
Not one anymore.
Awesome.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the drawers?
Oh yeah, that one?
This is the one with the 4-valve engine,
Mm-hmm.
and we made that head in that bike
Yeah.
with one carb in front and one in the back. And yeah, in the end we had the same horsepower and only was smoother. It was easier to drive,
Right?
but was to maintain a pain in the ass.
Amen. Thank you. Thank
Welcome.
you and success for everything. Your racing, your bikes, your career. It's the vision we share here at Ducati Amsterdam. Thanks to Ted and all his hard work. Thank you. All right, everyone. That's a wrap here at Ducati Amsterdam. As you know, I just can't get enough of this place. It was so nice to come back, to see Natasha, the dog, the staff, take you through the tour of the back and also the new part of the dealership. It was so emotional to see my Hyper back here again. They haven't even touched it. They're preparing this bike to be sold here at Ducati Amsterdam. Long story short, due to the fact this bike is here, I was able to get the Pikes Peak United Stage, accomplish the Pikes Peak, riding to be the first to ride on top of the Pikes Peak, and it's all thanks to everyone, the community of Ducati Amsterdam, Ducati Benelux, and everyone Ducati worldwide that made this possible. Either way, we're here. New bikes, new energy, new people, same old lovely Ducati Amsterdam. Thank you guys again, and stay tuned because we're going to come back. We're here for another week and we're going to do some of the cool little videos for Ducati Amsterdam because we love them so much. Other than that, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys later. Thank you.